YouTube connection started. KG4, Alexa.
It is? I don't see it, Jeff.
Hey, good evening, guys. Robert, can you do me a favor? Can you relay my chicken? I am dealing with on call right now.
Roger. All right. All right. Do your thing, man. Got you. Hopefully, you will be visiting our field day this year. If not, we're gonna like make a lot of Filipino jokes. All right.
Well, you know I have to come and visit so that some other people will be very jealous, you know. I'm going to make the rounds. I do have a amateur extra exam at 2 p.m. at Everglades, and then from there I'm going to head to you guys, and then to Dade, and then into Broward, and then loop back down again.
Ryan has to make this field day because it may be the last one he gets to do with you, Robert.
Oh, we're gonna get sentimental now. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have a group hug picture. Well, hopefully it will show up, sir. All right, get back to your phone call. And it looks like YouTube is up. So once it's stable, there we go. All right, so we can get started.
All right, Roger. See you Saturday. W4NTR clear.
All right, so might as well go ahead and put Ryan in there on the log W4NTR. I'm getting spinny wheel right now. I don't know. I'm having a bad YouTube day. Let's see if this thing comes up. There we go. All right. So, what the heck? Let's go ahead and get started. So, CQ, CQ, CQ. This is W4THM starting the South Florida Latin Amateur Radio Club weekly net and mini meeting. And what the heck is today's date? There we go. June 20th, 2024. If there's any kind of emergency traffic, please call 911 and then let us know about it if you still need help. That's what you should be doing, is calling 911, not hollering on AM radio. This is a directed net, so all traffic should go through net control, which is me, Robert, W4THM. I am your net control. Today we're going to be discussing final preparations for field day this weekend. In case you didn't know, you've been under a rock or under the effects of some mind-altering substance, this weekend is Summer Field Day. It will be at Costello Hammock Park, the same one that we've been doing Winter Field Day at, which is 223rd Street and Southwest 162 Avenue. People start showing up around 10 a.m. on Saturday, and there will be people coming and going all throughout the day into the evening. There'll be some people camping out overnight, and there'll be folks in the morning. And by 2 o'clock Sunday, it'll all be over. Today we need to discuss final preps of who needs what, who's operating what, so forth. So start racking your brains if there's anything that you need for your station. Let me let this drop a second. All right, so if there's anything that you need for your station to make it work, coax, an antenna, a radio. I hope not. I hope you at least have a radio. Mast, power cable, battery, solar panel, anything like that that you need to make your station work. Please let us know now. You know, don't show up on Saturday and like, oh, I forgot something. Let us know now, man, so we can take care of each other and everybody can bring what we need. Highly recommended if you don't have a pop-up tent, bring something that you can cover your equipment with. A brand new tarp, not an old one. Old ones will leak. A brand new tarp, or maybe if you have a storage tote that you can turn upside down and put over your radio equipment in case it rains, because the weather forecast says it's going to rain, but it was supposed to rain today and nothing happened. So, you know, great job. You get paid to be a weather forecaster and you only have to be 50% right. It's an awesome career. So it might rain, it might not, but we need to be prepared for it. So good idea to have your shelter, pop-up tent, whatever the heck it is that you can hide your stuff under, and be prepared for lousy weather just in case. There is a picnic shelter type building on the property that we are allowed to use after 5 p.m. So if things get kind of lousy, we could always relocate under the building, and we can operate from under the building. They're cool with that. And who knows, we might get to use the building before that. It all depends if somebody rented out the building for the day. We don't know yet. I haven't talked to them. And there's a map on YouTube. Those of you that are listening via radio, for example, if you go to youtube.com and you do a search for KG4OXO, Kilo Golf 4, Oscar X-Ray Oscar, that's Jamie's call sign. Go to his YouTube account, go to live streams, click on the live stream, and you can see what's going on right now. There's a picture of the grounds and the address and so forth on there. There's also a chat box if you need to reach us while we're having this net. I'm gonna let this drop. All right, now with that, let's go ahead and see if there's anybody out in RF land that wants to check into the net. Anybody out in radio land, not Zello land, radio land that wants to check in, please come now. All right, nothing heard in Radio Land. And Jamie, if you could add to the list, man, I just can't remember his call sign right now. Opalaka Mike. Opalaka Mike has been plugging our net over there, letting everybody know about it. Apparently, there's some sourpusses that are whining and complaining. You know, how can you associate with those people? Well, because they're fun. So Opalaka Mike, if you could check him in, I was in contact with him via text prior to this. He just has no way to get in over here. And with that, let's start going down the list here. So KF4HYG, okay, he's not on here. He must be out on his bicycle. Wow, okay. Yeah, Ruben's lost a hell of a lot of weight. When you guys see him on Saturday, man, you're going to be surprised. All right, going down the list. Pedrito, I assume you are coming to field day, and what are you bringing, man?
No, I'm not going until late because I have something else to do. My daughter is here. She came down for Father's Day, and we're going to the Keys Saturday.
Oh, that's fine, man, as long as you show up. ¿Vas a traer algo este año o you're coming too late for that?
Yeah, I'll probably be going too late for that.
Sorry, Pedrito, what's your call sign?
W, ya iba a la otra, K4 o YKK.
And if anybody knows Opalaka Mikey's call sign, because I can't remember it right now, man. If anybody remembers his call sign, chime in and let us know. All right, Pedrito. Well, look forward to seeing you there. Even if it's late, man, show up. You know, you're part of the group here. So even if you're going to show up late, it don't matter because you know there's going to be a bunch of us there pretty late. All right, let's go on down the list here. And I see Arnold, KN4VVR. I know Arnold ain't going to be coming down from North Carolina, but I assume you will be with us in spirit, huh?
Kilo November 4, Victor Romeo. Nope, I'm working, but yes, I'll be there in spirit, of course.
All right, man. Yeah, if you get a chance to check out a field day over in your area, you know, that might be cool to see how they do things different over there. All right, going on down the list, I see Bullet. Bullet, you're going to be showing up, right? Bullet, despierta. KJ4SWP, wake up. Wake up. All right, we'll have to come back to Bullet when he wakes up. All right, going on down the list. Jamie, I know you'll be there. It's, we spoke earlier. Is there anything that that you need for your station?
This KG4, like, we'll be fine. You know how it is with me, man. I rush at the last second, but I get it done.
Just bring your superintendent instead of your buddy pool.
Hey, whatever you guys want to do, your buddy polls is your business. All right. KK4RYG, Arenza, our correspondent in Alaska. Will you be playing field day up there?
Hi guys, this is Lorenza, KK4YG here in Anchorage, Alaska. I'm sitting here with my buddy Roger on the banks of the Ship Creek fishing. So if you hear that background noise of water rushing, we're trying to catch us a king. I will definitely be a part of the festivities, although I won't be down there in South Florida. I'll be there in spirit, and I'll be making my support from up here. So far, we've been having good weather overall for the past week, but it's also bad weather in terms of fishing because there's been a lot of mud, and so prior to today. Today, I can almost see to the bottom, almost. So I look forward to seeing what our fishing is going to produce today. Back to you, Net Control, and you guys have a great week, and I will be in touch soon because I will definitely be supporting you guys while you're doing field day. Back to you.
Hey, man, this thing supports pictures. So take some pictures, man. Send us some pictures here on Zello. It'd be cool to see where you're at. And thanks for being there. Let me go on down the list here. Jeffrey, are you going to be operating, or are you just going to come and hang out?
I got a few things. I'll bring a radio. Don't know if I don't think I'll be officially setting up as one of the stations. I don't know. We should probably not have too many stations simultaneous, but we'll see.
Well, remember, this group is a lot like it was with the old DCAT group. We set up a whole bunch of stuff, and then we all sit around and talk crap, and nobody talks on the radio. So don't be afraid to set something up, man. All right. Well, look forward to seeing you there, and bring your drone, dude. See if we do another one of those awesome videos. All right, W4NTR we already got. He's on a work call or something like that. Going on the list. W1CLT. What you bringing?
Good evening, Net Control. I will be taking two stations, sir. I will be doing sideband on one radio. I'll have the ability to do 20 and 40, and I also have the options of 10 and 80, but I don't know if I'll be using that antenna or not. And I will also take a separate rig to be doing FT8. But I will be doing mostly hunting FT8. I might not be barking out. So it's actually, I have to be interactive with the laptop to get those contacts. I'm not going to set anything to auto run and just try to bark out CQ, CQ. So I'll be setting up two rigs, using them one at a time. If anyone doesn't have a rig and wants to play with the FT8 or see how it works, you're more than welcome to see how that works. But that's about it. Also, anyone that wants to donate anything towards the club to help with field day, whether it's towards this field day, which I think we pretty much kind of have somewhat covered now, and whatever's left over will be applied to the winter field day, which we usually get more participants for because of the nicer weather, which is understandable. Also, suggestion, anyone going, take some kind of a mosquito repellent because it is a park, and I don't know what the situation will be like at the park. So someone take mosquito repellent or take a lot of cigars, either or. Back to you, Net Control.
Yeah, good call on the mosquitoes, man. I don't know how bad it's going to be. I've obviously gone over there during the summer to, go talk to the people and firm things up and all that. And there hasn't been a lot of a mosquito problem because that park is a bat sanctuary. And bats can eat like 1,000 mosquitoes a night or something like that, something crazy. So I don't know how bad it's going to be. But if you're particularly sensitive, yeah, bring a cigar or bring some bug spray. If you don't like the bug spray, by the way, there's this stuff that they sell at the pet store called Vet's Best mosquito repellent. Comes in a green bottle. It's actually a plant-based formula that uses lemongrass and some other oils, so it doesn't have any DEET in it. And the stuff works, and it's perfectly fine for humans. So if you're concerned about spraying yourself with a bunch of chemicals, go by Pet Supermarket and look for the doggy mosquito repellent called Vet's Best. It's all natural stuff, human safe, and it actually does work. Because one of the problems with DEET, if you haven't experienced it, if you have DEET on your skin and you lean up against something that's plastic, you can actually damage certain plastics. You can mess up the interior of your car. It kind of sucks. So, might want to be careful with the DEET. Let's see. Who else? Well, okay, fine. Switchblade, are you going to talk to us today? Switchblade, are you going to check in? Frank, are you there? Over. We're going to have to arrange to send this guy like a gay stripper or something to his job because he never wants to talk to us. All right, anybody else that we have on the list that I've missed? No, we got everybody on here. I don't know what's going on with Align. Align's kind of an integral part of field day, and I guess there must be something going on at home or maybe with school. I know he's doing some certifications. But that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you guys. If anybody comes up with anything that they need to make field day happen, please get on here, let somebody know. Or get on the GMRS side, let somebody know what's happening. Some of us are also on the 575 GMRS repeater, the Horizons GMRS repeater, which is the sister club, but on the GMRS side. If there's anything you need, absolutely anything, get on here and let somebody know before Saturday morning, regardless of what it is. Does anybody have any traffic or questions for the net?
I do. KK4RY.
Go ahead.
Is there a way you guys can do a live broadcast at the setup that you guys plan to be working with? Something like either live YouTube or a live Facebook, something that's going to be like, yeah, instantaneous, maybe even webcam live. But the gist of it is I want to be able to send a link to show other people the setup you guys will be working on there in South Florida. Back to you.
We will definitely try. We tried it last year, and we had some connectivity problems just because the cellular bandwidth kind of sucked. But we will try it again and see if we can make it fly. If we can make it fly, we'll do it on this very same YouTube channel that we're using now, and we'll put it out there. We'll let people know. So, just get on here on Zello on Saturday and just be around, and we'll let you know, hey, it's working, it's up. We'll try to make it fly. Because we tried it for Winter Field Day, and it seemed to be connected for like 5 minutes, and then it would dump. But we will try again, for sure.
Okay. And then the other thing is, can you guys connect an Echolink station to the new club so that people will be able to connect to it? Back to you.
There is some reason we didn't do Echolink. I have to ask Ruben about it, what it was. But I think one of the problems that we had run into with Echolink at one point was that somebody complained that they were offended by our language, and Echolink took it down. So it is something we could revisit. I have to talk to Ruben about that and see if it could be done, because at this point it would be really easy to add it since we have a digital backbone now, going to different sites. So I'll bring it up to him, see what he says.
Okay, cool beans. That's pretty much all I had to bring up. I want to say shouts out to everybody that's listening. Always glad to hear you guys. And I'm going to, with your permission and control, disconnect because we got to start fishing and I got to start prepping my line. This is Kilo Kilo 4 Romeo Yankee Golf. Espero que todas las cosas con todas las personas escuchando son muy bien.
What happened? The ice hole is closing?
No todavía, no todavía.
Comment?
Diga?
Also, for those attending field day on Saturday, if we can try to keep the grass area, excuse me, where we park, for those that are setting up a station, because we don't have that much room as it is. I think last year we had like 6 or 7 stations, and we're pretty crammed in there. So anyone that's visiting, please, if they can keep their vehicles in the parking lot and in the asphalts, and let's save the spaces for when we need to set up the stations and antennas to make life a little bit more tolerable.
Coño, ya me están botando.
Man, ain't nobody kicking you out. Where you been? Yeah, if you're not actively setting up a station, park in a parking lot. Don't clog up the grass and get us in trouble, because we're not really supposed to have that many cars on the grass anyway. So, if you're setting up a station, that's one thing. But if you're just hanging out, park in a parking lot and walk on over. Bullet, you're showing up, right? We're looking forward to you being there. You're gonna be there, right? And you're gonna bring your sidekick, right?
Cry baby. Que ya está llorando.
Well, that's fine. Buy him a box of Kleenex and throw him in a car and let him cry it out. By the time he gets to field day, he'll be happy.
¿Y por qué no coge un fishing rod, a fishing pole? Le pongo una caja de donut and I'll lure him every so many feet. Voy trayendo la caja de donut hasta que lleguemos allá abajo.
No, 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 no. Cómprale 2 latas de raviolis y spaghettios y 2 latas de salchicha. He'll be a happy camper.
Or you can make a trap. What you do is you open up una lata de leche condensada, condensed milk, but you don't cut the lid completely off. You leave a little tab so the lid stays on, and then you push the lid in. And then when he comes and sticks his finger in there to dip it in the condensed milk, when he comes to pull it out, the lid jams his finger and he can't get his finger out, and then he's stuck there. We got him trapped. He can't leave. If you're laughing, it's because it happened to you. All right, guys. Anything else for the net tonight?
Oh, I'm sorry. Today is the net. KJ4SWP. Buenas noches. I have nothing to sell. I have nothing to barter. I have nothing to do. But I'll be in the side kicking it.
Well, I just want to make sure that you're going to show up. All right? That's all. That's it. So you better show up, man. If not, we're going to send like embarrassing things to your house. So you better show up. All right, let's see. Is there anybody who's dropped in at the last minute here? Oh, there's 55. 55. You're coming to field day, right?
Oye, buenas tardes a todos, brother. Brother, ahorita mismo a las 25 te dije que sí, que venía para acá y en eso apareció el chofer ahí con 2 carros ahí para bajar. Así que imagínate qué decirte. Pero sí, estamos en esa matraca. Ojalá que estés libre para poder ir aunque sea un ratito. El G4J 73, saludos a todos y eso es lo que hay. El W4THM G4J.
All right, man. Look forward to seeing you there. Yeah, don't worry about, hey, if you got to work, you got to work. But see if you can manage to be free on Saturday so you can come by and say hello to everybody. And by the way, folks, we'll be running off of the club call because CLT mentioned that he's going to set up FT8. So we're going to be using a club call, which is W4CLR, Club Radio Latinos. CRL, excuse me. W4CRL, Club Radio Latinos. So that way you can have that thing all set up. With that, is there any other traffic for the net before I close it?
Oye, yo pensaba que el club era la lengua.
No. El Club Radio Wemba es otro club que hay ahí. Pero no, ese no es el de nosotros. All right. So with that, let's bring this to an end. I'll catch up with the line on the phone, I guess. See if there's anything that he's going to require. And I'll also touch base with Mauricio, so hide your french fries. So, see you guys Saturday morning, I guess. And obviously, we'll be touching base on the air here and there in case somebody thinks of something at the last minute. If not, see you there Saturday morning. 7-3, everybody. Thank you for checking in. This is W4THM closing the South Florida Latin Amateur Radio Club Net at 7:58